Rocket League hasn't been in the best state recently, but I will say that although, some changes have been bad, like, mostly esports ones, I do think some good changes have been made to the actual game. Ones that aren't related to how good the game is doing overall, but yeah, stuff like the boost meters that you can see from your teammates rather, and also you can check your last few games that you played in ranked or whatever. I think it's the last 10 games or so that you can check out. And yeah, some good changes have been made like that, and they've just made another a good change in my opinion. Though this one is a little bit more complex than the other ones I should mention. But let's check this out real quick. Alright, so here it is, private match admin controls, which is very, very, very important, right? Because for organizers, whenever there's a disconnect, you have to, if you want to actually enforce rules, about a disconnect and actually allow the game to proceed fairly, right? You have to restart the game and then allow someone to score at the time the disconnect happened, and then to continue the game there, right? Which just takes up a lot of time, which basically means that most organizers that don't have admin controls, which only like a set amount of people do, like 5 or something normally, now everyone can do it, which means so many more tournaments can happen where we can actually enforce some disconnect rules, whereas before most tournament organizers would just ignore them and say, if you disconnect, well, that's just unlucky, go next, right? But now we get to enforce them way more properly without wasting a lot of time, essentially, which is a pretty big thing. The problem with that is that now basically anyone can use these admin controls, which means that maybe a coach or just a player can leave their team and adjust the score, which is a bit annoying because it means even more heavily than before that saving replays and being able to send those in are increasingly important, right? And a lot of people don't do that, so it does cause a little bit of an issue where saving the replay is just that much more important, because as soon as you send that replay to an admin or whatever, it should be all fine or whatever. But it does make cheating a little bit more viable, essentially. But still, if you have the replay saved, it's fine, but a lot of people don't, so it can cause some issues. But overall, I would say a positive change. I know that for RLCS, when RLCS is going on, they're turning this private match admin control thing off for normal users, casual users, and by that I mean people that don't have the special rights towards match admin. So that's probably good as well, just to make things a little bit easier. But I think if you're a tournament organizer, you should still be able to work around this issue of players trying to abuse the system. So there are some problems, but overall I think having this publicly is better than not, I would say, and it goes along with many other good changes Rocket League have made to the actual game. So yeah, there you go. Alright, so here we have the match admin thing. You can just add some goals like this, bank confirm. You can pause the game, you can change the time remaining, you can restart from kickoff. So really good stuff that can really allow you to admin the game very, very properly. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.